In a tough action, SP Supremo Mulayam Singh Yadav expelled his son and Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav as well as General Secretary Ram Gopal Yadav from the party for 6 years for gross indiscipline. Making the announcement at a press conference in Lucknow, Mulayam said the new Chief Minister will be chosen by the Samajwadi Party. Meanwhile, Mulayam Singh has called a meeting tomorrow of all those who have been declared party candidates. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched a mobile app Bheem which will enable easier digital payments and transactions, hails it as a landmark moment in India's journey towards digital transactions and eliminating corruption, appeals to people to make at least 5 digital transactions daily from the 1st of January. 50 days of the demonetization drive ends. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley has said the currency situation has stabilized to a great extent. He further said that from tomorrow onwards, banks will have only valid currencies. The Finance Minister further said 2016 has been historic as these double taxation avoidance agreements will block the routes to evade taxation. India has expressed concern over China today, finally blocking a proposal at United Nations to list Masood Azhar as a designated terrorist. External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Vikas Swarup said Chinese action confirms prevalence of double standards in the fight against terrorism. He said the decision by China is surprising as China too has been affected by the scourge of terrorism and has declared opposition to all its forms. President Pranab Mukherjee has approved the promulgation of the Special Bank Notes Cessation of Liabilities Ordinance 2016. The ordinance is a follow-up to the decision taken by the centre to cancel the legal tender character of the existing series of banknotes as on 8th November in the denomination of 500 and 1,000 rupees in circulation. Trinamool Congress MP Tapas Pal was arrested by CBI for his alleged involvement in the Rose Valley chit fund scam. According to officials, Pal was interrogated for 4 hours as he failed to give proper reply to any of the questions on his appointment as director to one of the Rose Valley companies or his involvement in the firm investing in Bengali film industry. The CBI decided to arrest him. The Enforcement Directorate has registered a criminal case against controversial Islamic preacher Zakir Naik and his organization IRF under money laundering laws. The agency has already scanned some banking transaction documents and other details against Naik and IRF and is soon expected to issue summons to take the probe forward. In Jharkhand, 9 bodies have been recovered so far from the crushed open coal mine site of Lalmatia in Godda district. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has condoled the death of miners in Jharkhand, speaks with Chief Minister of Jharkhand and inquires about the rescue efforts. Union Minister Piyush Goyal said compensation of 5 lakh rupees each have been announced for the deceased workers and an inquiry by DG Mine Safety has been ordered. Delhi High Court issued notice to ex-Indian Air Force Chief SP Tyagi on CBI plea against bail given to him in VVIP chopper scam case. CBI contended that he could hamper its probe and alert other accused if he remained out of custody. Meanwhile, court has extended by a fortnight the judicial custody of Tyagi and his cousin Sanjeev and Gautam Khaitan. The Finance Ministry has said that the Indian economy grew 7.2% in the first half of the current fiscal, retaining its position as one of the fastest growing major economies in the world. The ministry in its year-end review said that inflation has remained in comfort zone during the year, with retail and wholesale inflation averaging 5.2% and 2.7% respectively in the April-October period. To provide relief to farmers hit by demonetization, the government has extended the window for insuring 2016-2017 Rabi crops till January 10 from the 31st of December. The deadline to take insurance policy for both loanee and non-loanee farmers from banks for Rabi crops under the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana expires tomorrow. The ministry said the cut-off date has been extended considering the situation as a special case. The last date of online submission of application form of Joint Entrance Examination 2017 has been extended till 16th of next month. Earlier, the last date was 2nd of January. The fee may be paid by the candidates up to 17th January. The entrance examination will be conducted on 2nd April. Russia moved to expel 35 US diplomats in a tit-for-tat response after President Barack Obama unleashed a barrage of punishment against Moscow over alleged election interference. Obama's broadside over cyber attacks sent ties between Russia and the US, already at their worst since the Cold War, to a fresh low less than a month ahead of President-elect Donald Trump taking charge. Clashes erupted between Syrian government forces and opposition fighters in an area outside Damascus, despite a nationwide truce that began at midnight. The Syrian Observatory said it was not clear who had started the clashes in the Wadi Barada region. The government has suspended the deemed recognition granted by it to the Indian Olympic Association until the IOA reverses its decision to appoint Suresh Kalmadi and Abhay Chautala as life presidents. Following the suspension, IOA will cease to enjoy the privileges and prerogatives bestowed on it by the government as the National Olympic Committee. All government assistance, financial or otherwise, to IOA will also be stopped.